episode of Playthrough Man on we're gonna run through SnowRunner yet. We sure are. This is episode 25. Last time we got basically everything on Island Lake figured out, and today we are going to get some jobs done. So let's go ahead and dive in. When we last left, we had the Yar out in the middle of the map, and that was really the only truck we had down here. And decided that we were going to go to the trailer store and kind of make that our makeshift garage. So what I have done is now brought down the Yar into the trailer store. The Taiga is also there. I have purchased and stored a big, huge fuel trailer and the repair trailer that you can drag around. So essentially we have a garage. We can't do any upgrades, and if we recover, we're going to end up all the way back at Smithville. So it's not really a garage, but it's as close as we can get. So I am going to go ahead and pick up No Country for Old Truck. Now that is the, there it is right on top. That is the recovery and, or repair and recovery of the Western Star 6900 twin steer, which is north of us, northwest or northeast. We ran into that while we were opening up our watchtowers. So we're just going to basically take a straight run from the trailer store all the way out to the twin steer, and we're going to get that thing repaired and brought back over to the garage so that we have another vehicle that we can play with. Now again, we can't do any upgrades, can't change anything that's on there. It just is what it is in terms of a truck, but it's good to have a backup truck. So let's go ahead and get that started. I'm already tracking it. We're going to need 96 gallons of fuel. The Taiga, let me get switched over to the Taiga real fast. Start, no, change truck. There we go. The Taiga has 88 gallons of fuel, so it's probably going to be at least 2 trips, but it's going to be a fairly straightforward run. One for fuel, and we might even actually just drag the Yar over there with a scout fuel trailer just to get it reloaded. So let's go ahead and get the Tiger rocking and rolling. Though I'm going to go ahead and take this repair van body add-on trailer thingamajigger, and we'll just take that with us and bring it back. And get her connected without wrecking the place too bad. There we go. My original plan was to drag every truck we have down here just so we've got every option available. And the more I got to thinking about that, I was like, God dang it, there's no real reason to bring every stinking truck we have down here. The Taiga and the Yar should be more than enough to get things done. Now, I'm fairly certain that there is a task or contract, whichever vernacular you want to choose to, oh, shoot, already? Whatever vernacular you want to choose to use there. I am certain that there is a task that's going to require a crane. If that's the case, then we will drag the White Western Star down here and let that guy go at it, go crazy. I just don't see a reason to drag him down now because A, he doesn't have, oh God, what are you doing, trailer? Good Lord. He doesn't have everything that we could possibly need, that's for sure. He doesn't have the, just making sure that my route is right. Yeah, my route is bang on. So just let me get a route going here. He doesn't have the, God, what am I trying to say here? Good Lord, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. He doesn't have the diff lock, so when he gets stuck, he's really stuck, and it's a big winch job to get him out. And I don't know, I just don't want to drag him down if we don't have to. If we can absolutely avoid it, then that's what we're going to do. So I don't normally lay down these blue lines, but again, my recall of this thing is just horrible, absolutely horrible. So I'm going to cheat a little bit mentally and lay out a GPS route, so to speak. It's not a bad idea to do that. I mean, I don't know why I'm giving myself such grief about it, but it's not a bad idea if you're going to run a route anyway, just to lay out your lines, man, because it can get a little samey, you You know, everything you're looking at kind of looks the same. This map is no different than any of the others because it's nothing but flat marsh, you know. Some areas are going to be overly familiar, like when we hit Bob's Bridge, and that was Bob's Bridge, by the way. I definitely nailed that down as I was bringing the yard back. At Bob's Bridge, it's going to require that we make a run to the lumber mill here and drag over four lumber, what is it, lumber planks, wood planks, there we go, and get that going. Had another ridiculous night, tried to get episode 24 to edit, and for some reason every stinking video editor I have just locked up and refused to do the job. So quite frustrated, actually. It's seriously late, and I have 100,000 other things I could be doing, but instead I'm fighting with stupid video editors. So apologies again for the delay in getting out 25 in a timely manner. It looks like we're going to try to do back-to-back episodes again, and I don't know how to resolve this. I really don't. I think my machine needs more RAM. I could definitely use a stronger video card, but God, the prices on those, I mean, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, the numbers on some of these cards. Two reasons for that. One, because of the wonderful pandemic, production on these video cards has gone down slightly. I think that might be a little bit of forced demand on the market, to be honest with you, but they're really tough to get a hold of, nonetheless, and so the prices are ridiculously high. But number two, they're just absolutely incredible anymore. I mean, my God. Last time I bought a video, thank you for that update. I wish you wouldn't do that in the middle of doing a video, but whatever. Destiny 2's been updated for those of you who care. Gotta figure out a way to kill those notifications. Alright, so here we are at the Twin Steer. So let's go ahead and do a repair. We're going to target... Oh, you bugger. Are you serial? Why, oh why? I guess you... I hope we don't have to be killed. Oh boy. That might have been a mistake. Oh shit. Alright, attach winch that guy to there and get me out of this jam I got myself into. No! Oh my God, don't you take me over, stinky trailer. Don't you do it. I guess. Oh, don't do it. God. Man, are you serious with this? Holy smokes. Oops. Unbelievable. Alright, let's try another winch point, maybe. Oh God, I don't think that was going to be any good, but I'll give it a run. Alright, detach the trailer. I can't believe I'm already hung up in a stupid position that I shouldn't be in. This is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't need one more frustration tag. I just don't. I hate to be kind of a whiner, but I'm beyond irritated today. It's been a very difficult day. Great. Alright, maybe that gets freed up some. Why are you pulling sideways? Oh my goodness. Can we maybe attach the back end to something other than a trailer? That'd be good. Let's try that knockdown tree stump right there. I guess not a stump, dead tree. Alright, so that got the front end spun around. Now can I get rid of that? Yeah. I know what I'm trying to say. Geez, I don't know if any of that's solid, but we'll give it a run. It seems to be helping. If nothing else, I can get to that stupid telephone pole. Get up there. Get up there, you bugger. Alright. Unscrewed myself up. That's always positive. Now we'll attach the back winch to that solid point right there. And we'll drag this stinking trailer over here all the way to the star. I should just knock that tree down, but bounce it off the twin star. It's a big flatbed, man. Holy cow. Alright, now, because I'm not attached. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's see, I don't think... Alright, let's detach our winch. Yet again, doing things absolutely the hard way. For you, so you don't have to. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. I don't know why it wouldn't let me target that the first go around. That was really weird. You'd think it would. I guess it's all about trailer placement. I don't know. And I don't think I can change to that truck. Oh. Oh, what do you know? You need to repair it before you can select it. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, Jackwagon. Repair. Okay, now we have a selection. Beautiful. Alright, so that's repaired. And now let's just put a little bit of fuel in there. I hope we do. I think we have to fuel it all the way up. I think that's part of the issue. No, I don't want to go 24 gallons. Oh, well, that completely emptied the Taiga. All right, no worries. So now, let's see. Can I get to... Can we change trucks? Need to repair it. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Well, we'll go to plan B. Now that it's repaired, then we'll jump over to our yar and drag over that really small fuel trailer. Handbrake off. Over the Scout fuel trailer. I'm pretty sure I refueled that, but we'll double check. Attached trailer. Refuel. Scout fuel trailer 238. Yep, we are golden. Alright, so now we just drag over the little fuel trailer and we should be able to, well, we will be able to refuel the Taiga and the twin steer. That should allow us to get the twin steer all hours. And then we'll see how that sucker drives as we drag it back over here to the makeshift garage. So, I don't recall using that thing very often, but again, recall ain't my thing, so, you know. I don't understand it either. I'm getting plenty of sleep. I'm getting, you know, we're eating great. It's just don't know. It's not like I'm overdoing things and keeping a very moderate pace. Trying not to get the lung issue flared up. I don't know. It's just goofballs. It's just utter goofballs. So, enough of that. I know you're all tired of hearing about it. I'm certainly tired of talking about it, so off we go. Very leisurely drive. Muddy, to be sure. But it's making the trip. Making the trip. I have to be very conscious of my time here. Because I've wasted so much time trying to get the editors to cooperate some. Right now we're 73%, episode 24. Oops. But, I have to backtrack and make up for that lost time with other things. So right now I have a load of clothes going, there's a load of dishes that I think are now done, and bugger, get out of the muck. Yeah. The episode rendering on my render server. Oh god, go get that damn tree. There you go. Good man. And what else have we got going on? Waiting on a phone call. Hello. Just winch a little bit just to move this thing along some, because I don't know why the yard has just been really nasty in the mud like this. Even without the trailer to slow it down, it hasn't really been a mud hog like I expected it would be. It seemed like when we did 24, this thing was doing a lot better in the mud, but man, right now it is just boggy. Get up here. Yeah, like this. This is just, it's eating things up. And if I turn, if I turn the all-wheel drive off, it'll be a whole lot worse. Might as well be in low gear, right? So, let's see if we can get a little better grip here. It seems better. Great on fuel, though. Can't fault it for fuel usage. Just play Spider-Man. Tree roots over on the left side. Good. I was afraid that tree root moved up in our way. It's difficult to be patient right now. And again, I think Farming Simulator has ruined me, because you do not get bogged down like this with Farm Sim at all. It's just go, go, go. Blow, blow, blow. Even if I took a truck and somehow managed to get it into a pig pen, which of course is nothing but mud, there would not be this kind of mess. Alright, we made it. We are here. We are definitely here. Alright, let's not run into our trucks. Now, I am 100% certain that this twin steer does not have everything that it's going to need to be a well-performing truck here, but I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll definitely know here in a minute. So we're going to refuel. We're going to use our source as the Scout fuel trailer. We'll finish filling up the Twin Star. There we go. And then we will jump over to the Taiga and get that bad boy filled up. There we go. And then finally, the roof rack is full. Let's fill up the yard. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Burned off some fuel, but that's okay. We'll just reload once we get it over there. So, I am going to get these other two trucks back. I'll get the Yar back, and I will get the Taiga back, and we will meet up back here at the Twin Star so that we can see exactly what this truck's going to do in these conditions. Alright? Be right back. Alright, we got everything towed back to the makeshift garage, and now all we have to do is get our twin steer out of here. So, looking at it, I don't see all-wheel drive. That's unfortunate. There is diff lock, so we'll see how that goes. It's got a very long flatbed and a heck of a long winch. This looks more like a vehicle tower than anything else, but let's go ahead and get her rocking and rolling. We'll start our engine. Looks like it does have maybe mud tires from the looks of it. Sounds okay. Let's get her on out of here. Oh boy. Yeah, without that all-wheel drive, this is going to be a challenge. It's called the twin steer, obviously, because those front two tires are steering. Trying to get a better view for you. There you go. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. And no visible winch points. Oh my god. Good night. It just does not want to go anywhere. Alright, well. Let's see, we got a back winch. Yes, we do. There's a winch point there. Let's see if we can at least pop it out of the mud a little bit anyway. Oh my god, it does not want to move. Wow, that's terrible. That is just terrible. Alright, let's turn on diff lock. I mean, it's giving it a little go. Maybe we can hook up to that tree on the very back and oops. That one. There. Nope. Wow. Alright. You gonna fall over or what? No, you're just gonna sink away. Sadly, a broken, destroyed tree. Wow. Alright, can we attach maybe I doubt that's anything. Nope. Alright, how about to the side? There. That's just going to tip it over. Holy Moses. Yeah, this might be a retained truck, man. It's not doing nada. And I can't believe that our front winch points won't. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Alright, before it croaks. Alright, there we go. Whew. That was silly. So it's got a very strong winch. That much is true. But it just does not at all want to get out of its position. Alright, let's not waste any more time with this guy. We're just going to recover him back to Smithville Dam. Now, I'm curious. It's going to take us to the dam anyway. Let's see if we have any kind of upgrades, because I may just drive it. If it's got a decent enough upgrade, I may just drive it back down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't recall seeing any kind of, excuse me while I adjusted my chair here. I don't recall seeing any kind of upgrades that we had picked up along the way, but I wasn't paying that much attention to the twin steer. So let's take a look. No. Gearbox, I mean, we can give it the high range gearbox. I don't know what good that's going to do, but we'll give it a run. Do we have, okay, so the raised suspension is there. It's locked though in Alaska. Great. Tires. Looks like that's all terrain rather than mud. So let's see, do we have, and I apologize putting you through all this with every stinking tire set up like this, but do we have any mud tires maybe that might We've got some big boys, that's for sure. No, my tires are locked. When do we get those? Please install appropriate suspension. So the big old 63 inchers we can't get yet. The 55s will upgrade in 2 levels, so that's not good news. The winch, definitely a massive winch, that's for sure. Alright, so we have that squared away. Don't care about those 2 things. This is important. How about the engageable all-wheel? That is in Russia. Oh, beautiful. So it's way out there in the middle of nothing. Okay. Listen, guys, that pretty much tells me everything I want to know about this truck. So I think what we're going to do is retain it, and then we'll get into the truck storage. And hey, we're going to make $120,000 off of it, so that's okay. So let's go ahead and sell her off. And boy, was that not worth the effort. Holy cow. All right. I guess that's why I quickly forgot about it, because holy smokes, it's really not worth the effort at all. All right, I'll see you back on Smithville, or oh god no, on Island Lake. Holy cow. Okay, here we are back at our makeshift garage. We need to get a trailer on the Taiga because we're going to go take care of the bridge real quick. And luckily getting to the bridge isn't all that horrendous. So let's get in. I don't know why I did that. Let's get into the truck store. I don't think I want the 5 slot. Oh, my eyes are burning today. And we definitely need more than 2 slots. That's got to get stuck left and right. And what is that? That's a gooseneck semi. That's going to be super heavy. Didn't know that was around. Alright, wide flatbed, that's a massive one. Super heavy, we don't want because all the muck. There's a step deck 5 slaughter. That looks like it's raised up enough where the mud won't be too huge a deal on us. And there's a monster little boy. So why don't we do this? Let's use the step deck semi-trailer here. That looks like it might be okay. It seems on par with the Taiga, so let's see how it goes. We're gonna go to the lumber mill, and we need to get the task set up. I don't know why the signal in the mountains came up. So let's get that loaded. Flip on over. Oops. It is Hunter Bob's Bridge. We definitely need that. Let's start tracking. So we need to deliver 2 sets of wooden planks to that bridge and then that bridge. This is the little cut just right across the way from us. And luckily, getting to the lumber... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Getting to the lumber mill to get the wood planks really isn't that big of an ordeal. It's just a matter of getting across, coming up through here, and then we'll manage to plow our way up through to the log station. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of subjecting you to that big, long, nasty drive, I will route out our travel here. There's that. Come back around this way instead of going up towards the drilling site. Oop. Come over here by where we pick up Bridge the Gap. We'll come across the bridge that, amazingly enough, already exists. Love that. And then take a straight shot into the logging station. So I'm going to do that, and I will pick you up once we are at the log station. Alright, so it's the following day, and I have to employ a little camera trickery here because the ending for this thing got cut off. So I am on a different account, an account that I used to just kind of dink around on, and by God, we are going to get this thing finished for you, hook or by crook. So luckily, I had not completed Hunter Bob's Bridge yet on this account, and I'll be glad to have done it here so that I won't have to do it again if I ever dive onto this account one more time, which I think all of us know I'm going to. Just because, you know, that's the thing. Now, the unfortunate part is by the time I actually got over here with the route that I outlined, I only had like 28 gallons of gas left to get all the way back to our makeshift garage. And It was a little tight. I got to Bob's Bridge with just about 13 gallons left, and I managed to slide in, and I mean just barely slide in, to get the garage, pseudo garage, to refill my truck. So it was crazy. I was counting it down gallon by gallon all the way from the time we finished Bob's Bridge over to the makeshift garage. So that was interesting, to say the least. Now I'm taking the route that you really should take to get out here, and it's a whole lot easier. It's a whole lot less to deal with. Yes, you do have to cut across Bob's Bridge before it is completed. However, that makes things infinitely much easier than diving across that old drill site, or whatever that thing is. I don't even know what that thing is, but so we may run into something that I have already completed on our playthrough, and I will have to figure out why exactly the video puked at the very end. I don't know why. You can hear my commentary just fine, but the picture freezes. And I noticed in episode 24, as Mrs. and I were watching, there were some freeze-ups there too. So I am not sure. I hope my video card's not letting go. I truly hope that. But I don't know. There is certainly a problem. Certainly a problem. So anyway, once you come out of the lumber, what is that thing called? The log, whatever. Wherever you get the wood here. The map will tell you what it is. Log station, there we go. Once you get out of the log station, just head straight south. And it will take you to the main road here. Let me bring up the map as soon as we're up this hill. We are not very far off of where we need to drop these things, and I have plenty of fuel, so let's see. As you can see, I picked up quite a few of these things. Alright, so what are we doing here, kid? Oh, that's telling me where I can get it. Sorry about that. Let's do this. And that sounds a little hot to me, so I'm going to drop that down just a touch. There we go. So, deliver to Bob's Bridge. Well, yeah, that's kind of what we already know. Alright, so once you're at the log station and you pick up your logs, then literally just head straight south. Follow this road all the way through. And here's where we are now. We just made that left. We're going to come across this already made bridge, thank God. And then we will hit Bob's Bridge. Now, the beautiful thing is this thing will construct itself as we get to it. So let me back out of where we are now. Actually, you know what? Let's give him good night, good morning. Let's give him his little baby rest there, so he's nice and refreshed. And we'll just continue along our path. Now again, I really hope that I'm not having a computer issue, because it would really suck to get to episode 25 and now all of a sudden my machine decides it's going to go on hiatus or something. But it's certainly starting to feel that way, and God, I hope not, because video cards are absolutely impossible to get to. Absolutely impossible to get a hand on. And we're not exactly made of money, you know? We're really not. So anyway, I may have already said that earlier. I don't even remember. Like I said, it's the following day. I don't know. I hardly watched. I just mainly listened until I saw something or heard something funky. And then all of a sudden I looked up and I was like, oh God, no. How deep does this rabbit hole run? And boy, oh boy, does it run deep. Does it run? And I am glancing up. I am looking madly at my OBS output page. Looks like we're doing okay, though. Looks like we're doing all right. So, moving forward. This is our first drop point. There will be two. This is the first. We will drop our first two wooden planks, 1 and 2. And just as we've done a few times before, our lovely most hated wooden bridges completed. And then we will take our second set, this last remaining set, and not fall into the swamp. Thank you very much. And let's drop cargo number 2. Build the second most hated wooden bridges. All right, 140 stars, 1,700 bucks. Now I know when we did the twin steer, I didn't go over what those points were. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just take them and run, you know. So here is where I started the major countdown. It was getting completely dark, and oh my God, was I out of gas. Both myself and the Taiga were running low on fumes at that point. And boy, it really got nasty. So from here, we are just going to follow this road around and get rid of this trailer. Now I have set up on this map, on this plate, I have set up the trailer store as the temporary garage, just like we have in ours. So you'll see a couple of familiar things anyway, but there's one difference. I noticed on this split map, and I thought it was a little weird when we got into ours, but anyway, I noticed on this map that when I pulled into the trailer store here, the little Scout fuel trailer wasn't there, and I thought, boy, that's interesting. I wonder what that... And then I got to wondering, did I pull into this already at one point on our playthrough? And I was like, no, there's no way I pulled in there. I started this from scratch. So as I'm driving today, might as well, I pull into, before I sell off, let me just finish my little anecdote here. I pull into this thing, and I still don't really know what this thing is, but whatever. And by God, sitting right there is this Scout fuel trailer. So I got it out of the way and buried it, and I guess that thing just randomly shows up. I don't know. I'll have to see when if my wife and I get back here, if there's one there or not. I don't know. But whatever. Let's go and sell this thing off here. It's pretty much all the way down and then up one. Step deck semi-trailer. Boom. We are done. And that's it. This poor guy can have himself a nice long-awaited rest. And I will get back to our map on the next playthrough. Man, let me tell you something. I know I said in 24 this wasn't going to be tough, but that was a little tough. That had a little bit of a bite to it, but whatever. I mean, we got it. We're there. You just got to keep trucking. So anyway, listen, thanks for taking a look at this thing. Down below, you'll see the link to the Facebook page, Playthrough Man channel. Off this direction, I got it right this time, yay. You will see the like. Go ahead and throw one of those on if you would, please. I'd appreciate that very much. Next to that is the subscribe. Click on that if you haven't done so already. Next to that is the bell. That'll let you know when things go live here or we kick off another episode. And let's see, what do we got? We got a whole bunch of stuff left. I mean, so much more to pick up and get completed. So I think now that we've got Bob's Bridge done, I think it's time that we try to get some of that way out there stuff done. So we'll drive off to the far end of the map on the next one and see what we can get done. So meanwhile, thanks for watching. We'll catch you when we pick up on this next one.